Hello everybody. This is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. I hope you are having a wonderful day. So today we are going to do more of a craft than we are a flower arrangement. We are actually going to make a wall pocket with an embroidery hoop. So I picked this embroidery hoop up at Hobby Lobby. It's a 14-inch. And I think I probably paid half price, but it was $6.99 at Hobby Lobby. And so what I'm gonna do today is use some material. I have some patriotic red, white, and blue. This is some that I used for a really cute wreath that I made to put on the blog. I made a rag wreath. And I put that on the blog, and we'll link our blog down below. So if you're interested in seeing some more fun, crafty ideas, you can certainly visit us over on the blog. But I'm going to use this material and this old tablecloth to make a wall pocket, and then we're going to add some pretty red, white, and blue flowers into this wall pocket. Okay, so how I'm going to get started is I am going to take, this is an old tablecloth and it's got some stains, and so that's why I've decided to go ahead and use it. I am going to take my embroidery hoop. I'm going to open that up. You want to come take a picture? I'm going to open this up. I was going to say we probably have to delete some pictures. Okay, so I've opened it up, and what I'm going to do is I am going to lay the inside of the hoop on the back side of this material. I'm going to lay this material right into the inside, so you can see how it's going to, my hoop is going to fit down right onto the material just like this, okay? So I'm going to take that really quickly. And I'm also going to lay on top this blue material, and this blue material is actually going to make the pocket, okay? I am going to fold it over so it doesn't have a finished edge, so it's not a hemmed edge. So to kind of give me a finished look, I'm just kind of folding it slightly, and it's just going to fit right into my hoop, so it's going to work out perfectly. We can take a picture. So next what I'm going to do, so I just laid, so here's my hoop here. My hoop is all the way around. I don't know if you can see that, but my hoop's there, and I'm going to straighten out my material to make sure that when I go to put the top onto, I call it the top, the second part of the embroidery hoop, I'm just going to slide that right on top of that material. Now you want that material to be pretty tight. You want it to be tight in there so that when you go to put all of your flowers in there, it's going to stay together. So this is kind of what it looks like. Just like that. So it's so easy. Next what I'm going to do is I am just taking, it's got a screw up here at the top. I am just going to screw it tight. And you just keep screwing until you get it very tight. And as you go, you can kind of pull on that material and make sure your material is really tight against inside that hoop. Okay, and just keep twisting until you get it as tight as it will go. Because the tighter it is, it'll hold together better. Okay, so you can see how I can put my hand right down into that pocket. So I've just twisted and twisted and twisted until I get it as tight as I can. Now it's got a little bit of a pucker there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to untwist it and I'm going to try to straighten out that little bit of there we go. It had just a little bit of a pucker right there, and I don't like that. So I'm just kind of pulling it tight. There we go. And then I'm going to screw it tight again. Now, the wonderful part about this craft is you can change this out for any holiday. If you want to change this red, white, and blue out to Easter or to whatever, you can. And isn't that wonderful? It's going to be just a fun, easy way to make a wall pocket. So next what I'm going to do, I bought this on Amazon, and isn't Amazon a wonderful thing? This is just a material cutter. It's kind of like a little pizza cutter, but it cuts material. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and run it all the way around, and you want to press pretty hard. You're going to run it all the way around your embroidery hoop. And so you might have to run it around a couple of times to make sure that it gets it. So it just pulls loose. So see how my material's just cutting away. So go all the way around that hoop. Now, let me just say this. I'm working on a surface that it's okay if it gets cut into, because I use this surface a lot for all sorts of things. But you will want to lay something down on your table when you're doing this, because it's going to cut through the material to the table. So just be aware that it can cut into your work surface, okay? Okay, so you can kind of see where I've just kind of cut the material away from the hoop. Okay. Now, because up here at the top it has this this piece, I'm actually just going to take my scissors, and it might be even faster if you just take your scissors and cut it. And it all falls to the floor. But there you go. So this is my finished pocket, and just make sure that it's as tight as you can get it so that it doesn't come apart, okay? So there's my pocket. Look how cute and easy that was. So next what I'm going to do, and you might want to take your scissors and trim this up and clean it up a little bit, and I'll do that later. But just kind of run those scissors and trim that material up some. But I'll do that a little later. But anyway, you can kind of see what I mean. That needs to be trimmed up just a little bit. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I am going to just arrange some little flowers to tuck right down into that pocket. I have red, white, and blue flowers. Of course, you can pick these up at any craft store. I'm just going to take some wire snips, and I am going to arrange my flowers kind of in my hand. You don't need a whole lot for this little pocket. I think just a few is fine. You can do all white, all red, all blue, or red, white, and blue, however you want to. Whatever you think is pretty is perfect for this arrangement. So I'm just gathering these flowers in my hand, just like this. Here's some sweet daisies. Take those, make those cute. Okay, so I've just kind of got my little flowers just like this. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of greenery. So this is just a little bush of greenery I picked up from the craft store. I'm just going to lay it right there on the back side. Ooh, I'm pulling little pieces off. That's not good. So I'm just going to lay it right there on the back side just like that. I'm going to add a little bit of this eucalyptus that I just think is the prettiest. But whatever you think is pretty, you can put as much or as little as you would like. But just kind of gather them in your hand just like that, okay? Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these flowers together. Because I just kind of want them to be held together, I'm not putting any foam or anything down in my pocket. So my plans are just to tuck these flowers right down into this pocket. So I'm going to take, this is what we call waterproof tape or bulldog tape. I've gathered my stems in my hand, and I'm going to take this bulldog tape and I'm just taping all these flowers together. And I'm just rolling it and taping them all together just like this. Now, the wonderful part of this is they can be untaped and you can reuse these flowers any way you want to, okay? Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to trim up these stems. Just trimmed them up, and then I'm going to tuck those stems right down in to that pocket. The wonderful part about these flowers, and I just pulled another little head off. Let me put that back in there. I got too rough, didn't I? Anyway, I'm setting that to the side. I'll put it on in a minute. Is you can kind of twist them and turn them and rearrange them. But look at how cute this door piece is. Or I would probably hang it like on, I would hang it on a wall or in a place, even over your kitchen sink. It would be cute. I would hang it in a place that it's not going to be, it's not a regularly, my mouth won't work, a regularly used door. I'm just afraid your flowers aren't going to stay in place too well, but they may. It doesn't look like it's really going anywhere. But look at how cute that arrangement is in that little pocket. Now, if you want to, you can add some red, white, and blue ribbon. I don't think it needs it necessarily, but look how fun that is. It's so fun and so easy, and like I said, it can be changed out for any season, so you can make it any season you want to. Guys, thank you so much for coming here this afternoon. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you liked this little craft that we did today, you can always follow us on any of our social media, and it's listed right down below. And please subscribe to our channel. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. See you soon.